Alright, start off by getting these wires out the way. They're holding by them pop-in style zip ties. Then you got 3 10mm here on the top, and there's supposed to be 2 on each side. Just sticking them back in the holes. Expert fan removal requires a pair of channel locks and a hammer. Whack, 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 okay.
Spin the fan.
Right here I'm just drawing a belt diagram. It's super helpful with people with terrible short-term memory. I'm pulling the lower radiator shroud. It's got 2 10mm bolts in the bottom of it. You can leave it in there. You got to go under the truck to get those out, and the skid plate's in the way if you have a four-wheel drive. As for the crank bolt, mine's a 15mm, but it's aftermarket. There's 3 14mm bolts for the crank pulley to come off. And that goes how it goes. I'm about to show you something, but don't tell nobody, because everybody is going to hate it. We get you a pair of vice grips. Clamp them right there on the side of your crank pulley so that they'll hit the bottom of the power steering pump pulley whenever you turn the bolts. You want to get these loose enough that you can untwist them with your fingers. Alright, now you can pull the belt off. You just push the tensioner and then it slips right off there. This is the Harmonic balancer pulley. People tend to strip these out real bad, so you might have got a broke one, but basically find the bolt that matches up with your crank pulley bolts, and it's 3 holes. That thing goes down the middle with that cap, but you gotta thread that in, then put that on the back of the cap. I'm about to show you how it works, but yeah. Get out of here. Those 3 holes right there in the front of the Harmonic balancer is what I was talking about. And here it is, live action. You close, you close, you close. Took a while to finish. I'm going to be replacing that seal right there in the timing cover. There's a part number for front oil seal. Activate seal puller action. Bloop. And I'll give the hole in the new seal a good oil fingering. Fits in there super loose. She might have been lying to you. Reinstall the harmonic balancer. This thing is keyed, so you ain't gonna put it in wrong. Just slide it over the key and then punch it a couple times. You're gonna need the extractor tool to reinstall. It's just better. You can technically beat this in with a hammer. That number on the screen was the adapter size that threads into the crank. This thing's fairly easy to use. It's got a bearing and a nut. The bolt that goes to the back. How I have it right there is the correct way. Don't put it on backwards. You're going to need a 14mm to hold the back end of the tool, and then I don't know what size that big nut is. I just use the adjustable. It'll bottom out. The harmonic balancer goes all the way on, so it'll go till it stops going.
Now we're going to put this back together. Reinstall the crank pulley.
Remember, it's got 3 14s and then one crank bolt.
Reinstart your belt. The torch fit. For the crank ball. 74 pounds. Spin the fan back on.
Reinstall the fan freaking shroud.